After my performance in the national championship game, the coach removed me from the punt returns, and this new guy is terrible. He's already dropping his first punt return of the year. And going into this season, I knew we had to redeem ourselves from last year. The only goal is to win a national championship, but if we're dropping picks like that, it's not going to happen. But on the next drive, I realized that number 22 wants to be locked in all year as he gets the first pick 6 of the season. And in order to help this defense out, I got to be locked in the run game. 3rd and 14, 6:15 left, and we dropped another pick. But then later on in the quarter, I should have had another pick. Yeah, I needed that pick as I run it in later in the drive. But the offense is just too much for Virginia as it's 27-7, 3rd and 16, he gets sacked, and we win to start off 1-0. Moving on to the next game against Washington, I knew I had to be locked in because these receivers definitely came to play today. As they get a big play right there, but right here, the QB makes a mistake, but we drop another pick. We got to help our offense out by getting those interceptions. And I already know number 11 is about to be an issue. As he's running a drag route right here that gets wide open, but I come up with the clutch stop to bring up 4th down. But they ended up picking it up and they take it into the end zone. It's 14-12, then they tie the game up at 14. Our offense was able to get a field goal, but Washington's offense is coming right back. As he hits his receiver and he's breaking tackles, I had to come all the way across the field, but he gives me a mean stiff arm. Got to start practicing on my tackling, and this is just a crazy dot by the QB. I thought I cut that pass off and everything. 21-17, we got to get a stop on this drive, which we were able to do, but they come right back and they get another touchdown. 2:07 left in the game, and for some reason my scoreboard's glitched. We come up with a stop down 4, but our offense still can't put points on the board and we lose the game. And that was a pretty important game because we got to stay undefeated to have a chance at the national championship. Now it comes down to winning every single game, and Bijan Robinson doesn't care about none of that because he laid me on the turf on that previous play. But we come up with a huge pick on defense, but I'm gonna get my get back at some point. 2nd and 10, we're up 8, and he throws across the middle, and I don't know what the cornerback is doing right there as they take it for 6. 53 seconds in the first half, they're trying to go to the flats, and I'm all over that. I was hoping for the pick right there, and you know I gotta get involved in the run game to stop this option offense as they're pretty much spamming it at this point. But our offense has completely taken over this game as we come up with another interception. 36-12, Texas has to put some points on the board, and playing defense like this is not going to help as they're marching down the field to get a garbage touchdown to now make the game 36-18. And they're testing our defense again deep, but our safeties are all over that for the interception, and that's going to give us the W against Texas. But going into the next game against Utah, I know they're not ranked, but they're going to be a tough opponent regardless. But I start this game off with a face mask, and I got to tighten up on these tackles. And they're finally testing me in the second quarter, and I just dive at nothing. And I already knew this was going to be a long game as he's testing me again. 30 seconds left in the first half, and the QB is taking off, but I had to lay the wood. And on 2nd and 12, the running back is coming my way, and I had to lay the wood again. If they're barely going to test me in the passing game, I have to make some impact in the run game. As I stop the QB right there, 2nd and goal, and they leave him wide open. But the offense came back and put some points on the board, and the QB just runs straight up the middle for the easiest touchdown he will ever get. 18-14, and we gotta lock up and hope the offense can put some points on the board, which they do. And this play is just crazy. I pretty much gave him a first down. 3:37 left in the 4th quarter. The QB is running again, and I don't know why he keeps coming to this side. And that brings up a 4th and 27, and they're trying to run a screenplay, which doesn't work. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and I give up a first down. But this game comes down to the last play of the game, which is going to be a Hail Mary shot, but it's going to be picked off, and that's going to send us to 3-1. I knew I had to tighten up in practice because my last couple games haven't been sharp in the passing game, and no better way to start practice off with a pick 6. But the QB needs to tighten up. That was a terrible pass. As he throws it to me again, but as long as he's getting points in the game, it doesn't matter. And we're moving on to Colorado, and they are 0-4, so we should not lose this game. As on 2nd and 5, the QB's taking a shot to the sideline, and it's picked off. And they're showing why they're 0-4 early as they're testing me on the left side, and that's going to be picked, and I'm going to take it back to the house. 7-0, they need to get some points on the board as the receiver's running a comeback route, and I'm going to jump that and take that all the way to the 3. Back-to-back pick 6s to start the game. And Colorado has to get it together or this game is going to get ugly very quickly as I lay the receiver out right there. 2nd and 2, Colorado's down 11. They're throwing over the middle, and that's going to get picked again. 3 turnovers for Colorado already as the receiver fumbles the ball, and we pick it up for the 5th turnover of the game. And it's now 28-7, and oh my God. Nah, that was a crazy truck. But none of that matters if Colorado cannot get on the board here as they get sacked on 4th down. 5:10 left in the game, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, I don't see how my QB is performing in these games as he's throwing passes to me like this in practice, and our running back got something we don't know because he's coming in practice moving like that. But moving on to the next game against Cal, they're 2-3, we're 4-1 and still ranked 5th in the country despite the loss. And I forced a turnover on the first drive of the game, and that's one of the worst passes I've seen from a QB this season. But I can't be talking if I'm gonna give up passes like this. And they come at me again on the slant to almost get the first down. 2nd and 1, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. He runs a crazy comeback route. I thought I could get there in time. He gets it for 15 yards, but they end up missing the field goal. And I'm just non-existent on that defense right there. 1st and goal, they're running to me again, and bro, this is crazy. The amount of times I've been gotten run over in this game, and right here I just fell asleep to give up the touchdown, and this is getting crazy. Like, I'm getting hit sticked every drive. I'm definitely not locked in the run game as that results in a touchdown, and we're down 8 in the 3rd quarter. The offense only has 6 points, but we got to figure something out as he shrugs off a tackle and a sack for a 1st down. 2nd and 7, 22 seconds left, and the QB tried to do the same thing, but I'm right there. The offense came back and scored, and the QB made the most crucial mistake of the game to give up the pick 6. And now they need a touchdown to tie the game, but I forced the fumble. And that's pretty much going to seal this game to move us on to 5-1. They have now moved us up to 4th in the country. And this week they got us going up against Memphis, and I low-key blew that coverage, and he drops the pass. And then I try to come off my assignment to bait the QB, and the safety did absolutely nothing on that play. But our offense is just too much for Memphis as it's 20-7, and then they throw a pick. 5:26 left in the 3rd quarter, and he's throwing over the middle, and that's too easy of a pick for us. 27-7, and I don't know what the running back is on right there. That's just crazy. 2nd and 3, and they're going into the end zone for the touchdowns. 27-14. 27-14. They're testing me on the sideline. That's going to get picked. I wanted a pick 6 so bad. 3:54 left in the 4th quarter, and he's throwing to my side again. I should have had another one. But later in the drive, he's going to test me again, and I'm going to get the toe tap pick on the sideline. 30-14, 1:44 left in the 4th quarter, and he's testing me again. And I'm going to pick it off again for my 3rd pick of the day. And after a performance like that, I knew I had to be locked in against Oregon, which we'll potentially see twice if we make it to the Pac-12 championship. But Bo Nix is starting this game off horrible as he throws a pick in the middle of the field. Our offense converted on a touchdown. He almost threw another pick. He then throws at my zone, and I just whiff on the tackle. Our offense is able to get on the board again, and on 3rd down, they can't pick it up on the QB run. The team is hype. We're up 21-0. They're running it again, and I'm in the backfield for the tackle for loss. And again, they keep running it. I don't know why. They're going to have to test me in the passing game. But our defense has been all over the field at this point, and our offense converts another touchdown to make it 28-0. There's still some time for Oregon to put some points on the board to catch up. And this pass right here was a dot. Had our safeties lost, but it's 31-7, and they're testing my zone. Oregon's gonna have to play perfect at this point if they want a chance. And the running back just booms on me, lays me to the turf. If there's one thing that's a weakness in my game, it's gotta be the run game, but not in the passing game as I get a pick, and I wanted a pick 6 so bad. 38-7, 4:32 left, and they throw another pick. This game has gotten ugly as he's gonna throw another pick on the sideline, and that's gonna move us to 5-1.